These are our biochemistry ECQs. Write them down on IP 59 before going to the next page to start taking notes. On page IP 60, you want to title this Biochemistry. Set up your page Cornell style with places for the essential question, notes, vocabulary, and summary. Your title is Biochemistry on page IP 60. Biochemistry is the chemistry of life. The word bio, B-I-O, stands for life or living things. So since we've been studying chemistry, we do need to know that life is made of some chemicals. Some of the ingredients of life include these chemicals: carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. And there's more, but these are some of the main ones. Your essential question: what are the important elements and molecules found in all living things? Let's move this up a little bit. Living organisms all have the element carbon. Carbon is very special. Why is carbon so special? Because it has 4 electrons in its outer shell, so it can form 4 covalent bonds. Carbon can also make long chains and rings with single, double, and even triple bonds. There's a picture below that you do need to draw. Make sure you label where the single bonds are. That's anywhere with 1 line. Where your double bonds are, represented by 2 lines, and your triple bonds are represented by 3 lines. This is a long chain polymer that carbon has formed. Remember, covalent bonds tend to make polymers. Sometimes they can even make rings when they go around in a circle. So it's like a long chain that's looped around, and that would be a ring. Your organic compounds is a key word. Those are any compounds that contain carbon. The 6 most important elements in living things bond to make many important compounds. So your organic compounds, if they bond with carbon, they can make all kinds of things. These elements that are very important include carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and sulfur. The initials of their chemical names on the periodic table are CHNOPS, so you can use this easily to help you remember by just saying CHNOPS. CHNOPS is a way to help you remember the 6 most important elements. In this picture, you can see that oxygen makes up a large part of a human being, as well as carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Everything else takes a small percentage up here that represents, for example, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium, potassium, anything else that we might need in our bodies. The word inorganic compound is a second vocabulary word. These are compounds without any carbon. They're the opposite of organic compounds. Living organisms are made of small and large molecules. There are small inorganic molecules, remember the word inorganic means no carbon, that are very important for our body. For example, water makes up about 70% of us. As you can see, H2O has no capital C carbon in it, but it's definitely very important. Salt balances the fluids in your body. Salt is sodium chloride, Na, and Cl. There is no capital C carbon in chloride. This is capital C and lowercase l, which means it's different, right, on the periodic table. Your body also needs large organic macromolecules. The word macro means big, so macromolecules means very big molecules. These molecules do have carbon in it since it's organic. Carbohydrates, proteins, fats or lipids, and your nucleic acids like DNA. These are very large, they're longer, they're bigger, they're very important for your body, or else your body would not function, and we'll talk more about this in a brain pop video later on. And that's it for your notes. Go back and make questions. You can use any of these question words. Remember, no what questions and no repeating question words. How many questions do you make? Make sure you have a question for each chunk of your notes. Go back and check through your notes and see how many chunks you have. Review your notes by highlighting vocabulary, definitions, and facts, nice and neat in different colors. You may use color pencils or highlighters. And write your vocabulary terms in the bottom left corner. You have 2 vocabulary words. Also summarize at the end of your notes by answering the essential question in 3 to 5 sentences. In case you forgot the essential question, it was, what are the important elements and molecules found in all living things? And that's it for your notes. Thank you very much.